Yard updates. So this is where we have our cacaos planted. There's 15 little trees. I don't have rock borders built around every one yet, but I tore out all the vines, all the trash, all the broken building parts, all the old rotten wood and everything, so they're easy to find now. Natalie helped me spot the 15th one. I kept only finding 14. But they're doing really well, and now they're going to do a lot better because they're not getting choked and smothered by all kinds of other junk growing on them. So now let's go look at the banana project. Right here, I pulled out 120 banana trees. They were all on top of each other. And 113 of them survived the process of the way I dug them out. And I'm going to show you guys where they're all planted now. These are the 3 new coconut babies from Mama Coconut Tree. Thank you, Mama Coconut Tree. Got a few boulders dug out I'm going to do stuff with. But anyway, along this fence line, there's 34. You see those little shoots there? Those are banana pups, baby trees. That was just something I started doing, and then I decided to go big. So the next day I did all the rest of them in one day. I transplanted 79 banana trees in one day. I soaked and drenched 3 sets of clothes. I had heat stroke. I lost so many electrolytes I didn't know who I was. But anyway, this entire fence line now is all banana trees, and you can see up there as I'm putting them up against the fence. I'm even doing 2 rows, a higher row and a lower row down here, double decker, in between the bamboo fence supports I built that I think are snazzy, but they're only temporary. The bamboo supports aren't going to last forever. You know what will last forever for fence posts? Trees growing through your fence. That's what will last forever. And it'll be an awesome visual barrier. It'll share some bananas with the neighbors. It'll look good, and you know, it's a resource we have. We don't have to go buy the banana trees, and there's more all over the land. So, you know, it makes a great way to, you know, reinforce your fence and make food at the same time. So yeah, sweat equity. The yard's coming along. Much love from Earth Roots Healing. Oh, 2 avocado trees
Yeah.
here. Did you show those yet?
No.
There's one right there. He's looking good. There's another one right here. We planted those about a month ago, and they look real healthy. So we're gonna definitely have avocados. Essential fatty acids and so forth. Yeah. Garden of Eden incoming. Got the orange tree there. We planted a lime tree along the fence line also. Peanut butter fruit tree over there on the fence. The garlic bed's coming in. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. We got our goji plants running on the rocky, more well-drained soil over there. That's the goji plant patch. Got the passion fruits growing through our fence. And I may end up trying to do passion fruits all along our fence between us and our awesome neighbors over here. Share some with them. I think
They're actually pretty good. I'm a little leery of fruit that has gooey stuff in the middle, but it's
awesome.
Really good, and it's really healthy for you.
I have to admit, it looks almost disturbing the first time you look at one, but it just tastes awesome. Passion fruit.
And I'm a picky eater.
This is just a bit of trash out of what came out of this garden area. There's actually bags full of it we've already removed. Needless to say, the former renter tenants maybe didn't love the land as much as us.
Passion fruit.
All right. I should show the fence updates too.
Listen, oh, I saw it.
That's a passion fruit, happily clinging to the fence and growing.
And, oh, I also saw. Wait, I need to talk in this video.
You hold on. You'll do that later.
So that's actually a fence patch where the neighbor's dog, he's a pretty cool dog, but he would run through. And he's a little feisty because he still has his cojones, and I can relate to that.
I think
so
he's
anyway,
a guard dog.
I covered the whole patch and wired that on, so everybody's safe and no problems there. And then this whole section, just like the whole front of the fence when we came was caved in from power lines and trees falling on it, and nobody ever fixed it. It was laying flat. So that's why I got all these bamboo stakes holding it up tight, wired to it, and then I'm reinforcing it with pounded metal in it and all these different things. this section here was collapsed so far, it was like 2 feet high. You could just step over it. So yesterday, I rigged up all kinds of pipes along the top. I added some bamboo posts to everything I had to do to support them, and then pulled the fence up. I was just pulling, yanking, bending up on it as hard as I reasonably could without snapping it. In sections it actually did snap, and then I just reinforced it with all kinds of wires. And it's not pretty, but it's a totally functional fence now, because one of my big goals and dreams here is to have a little goat ranching operation also. So I need a functional fence, and these vines will grow all through it and make it look nice, even though the fence is, you know, it's not pretty, but it's functional. That's what matters.
Wow, look at this rock that you did.
Yeah, buddy. I like to work. It's an honor to work.
Go
for man.
G's.
Ow, ow,
To sweat and bleed all over the things you're talking to that are going to grow food for you. It's a good thing.
And ooh, I also saw a green
Goji
lizard.
plants here, they don't understand the climate here, so they bloom year round. They make fruit year round. And you need to pick that fruit. This is what the guy at the nursery taught me. You got to pick the fruit or they will stay small. So I told the boys, every time you see a red, ripe goji berry, eat it, and that'll keep the plants growing. And then they'll get bigger and bigger, and they'll be producing more and more year round, which will just be amazing. When these get a little more well established, I'm going to take clippings from them and stagger more plants all along this section, clear to like where the truck is. It'll just be, this will be goji alley because it's more well drained over here. They don't like as much water and heavy water and thick watery soil. And this whole side right here is more rocky. That's why the grass doesn't grow near as thick here. So for them that actually works. So this is going to be goji alley, this whole side over here. Yeah. There's the garlic sprouting up more by the day. Natural antibiotics in case of emergency. They save lives. Got it going on already.
Whoa, look at those.
6 weeks here. So many things. So many good seeds are planted. So many good roots are digging in. Like us.
And a peanut butter.
Yes, baby.
That's Mr. Peanut Butter. We
And
named our peanut butter fruit tree after a character in BoJack Horseman, the crazy cartoon. It's Mr. Peanut Butter. So when we drive out of here and drive back in, we're like, bye, Mr. Peanut Butter. Bye, Mr. Peanut Butter. It's like I told the kids we got to talk to the plants and encourage them. It's good.
whoa, whoa.
This whole fence has so many red ant colonies. Along it, I got like 100 stings 2 days ago, and I did them all. We're gonna do a whole different video on the magic of red ant venom. I've had some amazing experiences with that.
Listen, ooh, I
And
saw.
it's not all about the pain. I'm talking some positive experiences too. But that's a different video. That's not the yard update. So look for that one too, guys. Just wanted to show you how the yard's coming along. It was tiny when we got here because that was like a jungle of grass and weeds and spiders, and nobody wanted to go into it. And now we're claiming it. Starting to claim our front yard. Everything back there is jungle. Most of our property is jungle, clear to the river. There are fruit trees back there, but it is wild territory. But up here, the yard's getting kind of fun. The boys can ride their bikes all over it now. They play around. It's pretty cool.
And I saw Niels riding his bike around and around and around and around.
Good at it now, huh?
And then we planted some goji.
Yes, honey.
All is well.
All right.
I'll plant some bananas.
You want to recap and finish it off there, my dear? What have we to say?
Not much.
That cardboard laying out there, if anybody was wondering.
Oh,
There's 3 things I use to fight back all this crazy jungle grass. My favorite's the machete because it gets it done. Doesn't have any electrical costs or gas. And I like slashing things with a sword. 2, in fact, I'm a dual machete pirate. But then there's the weed whacker, which can do the little wimpy stuff, but not this bigger, tough stuff. And then there's the suppression method, where I take old metal sheets or cardboard, and I just lay it over a thick patch of grass, stomp it down, and in like 2 weeks I come back and all that grass is dead. And it's laying there, and now it stays flat and it stays dead, and you can tear it out easy and plant what you want. So that's kind of a way of thinking ahead. Like, I could show them this whole patch out back where we're doing that.
okay.
Instead of having to spend more and more hours always chopping and fighting with the grass, you want to make the most of your time because you got these many projects you're doing here. So here's a little example of a patch back here that we're using the suppression method to just kill down all the crazy grass and vines. Because we're going to make, we don't even know what yet, but we're thinking ahead. we're going to make some kind of garden in that partially shaded area there, something suitable to that. So right now, those are just killing down all the junk. Just like the path to the river, same thing, I'm killing down all the junk that's in the way. And it's temporary, then you take these out of here. But none of this stuff lives without getting sun and rain directly on it and having this weight on it all day. So if you think ahead, you know, like 3 weeks, you can use this old junk sheet metal laying around or cardboard to, you know, serve a purpose. Even the junk people left behind serves a purpose if you use it well. So, all right, Earth Roots Healing, signing out.
Thank you for watching.
Much
Subscribe.
Subscribe, like, share. Much love to you.